It is now common knowledge that ranking at the top of Google gets the most clicks, and as we go down the rankings, the number of clicks decreases. That's the standard across all searched keywords. So to climb or stay at the top of Google rankings boils down to this: monitoring the ranking of your important keywords over time. However, there are many ranking trackers on the market, and if you do some research, you will know that they cost a lot of money to use. So in this video, you will learn how to track keywords for free, as well as sharing with you an effective method if you use RankMath. Let's go. Hey, it's Jack from RankMath, the one WordPress plugin that brings you the fastest and the most convenient SEO and AI tools, and this channel is all about helping you grow your search traffic. So if you're new to us, consider subscribing. Anyway, let's talk about tracking your rankings for free. Now, to track your Google rankings for free, there are two sets of tools. One is to get the information for you, and the other is to organize and keep track of the data. Well, anybody would know that to check the rankings, you just have to search for the keyword on Google, right? But often that is not very accurate because Google will display what you want to see instead of what's actually ranking. So to get a better result, you would have to open up a new incognito window, go to Google, and search for the keyword. Sometimes it is the same as the results from your normal browser, sometimes it is different, and the search result may differ depending on the location of your search. But searching it on incognito mode will give you a more accurate result. Now, there are many free tools you can use as well that will give you more information, such as the ranking check tool by keywordtools.org, where you add a keyword, add your domain URL, give it a while, and it will tell you where your article or page is found on the search results. Well, it's somewhat accurate from what we saw earlier. But if you check this out, this is position 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. In position 5, it is the people also ask reach results, which should also be considered as a position since it takes up visual assets on the search results page. But on a 2, you won't see other Google reach results like the feature snippet, the people also ask, or whatever taking up a position, which is not very accurate. Plus, there is a daily limit of 5, which may not be a good option if you want to track a bunch of keywords. So if you choose to go with the manual way to track and monitor your keywords, don't worry, I will talk about the easier methods in a while. I recommend that you use Ahrefs' free keyword rank checker instead. Similarly, just add your keyword, add your domain, select a country, and you will see the position of your content, plus many other information such as the domain and URL rating of those top ranking pages, the number of backlinks pointing to this page, traffic, etc. And if you scroll down the results, it does include Google's reach result as a position. With this, you can copy the information and paste it on a Google Sheet or an Excel spreadsheet to organize and track your rankings. The data now is in vertical, so to make it horizontal, let's Ctrl C or Command C to copy, and on this cell, right click, paste special, and transpose. And you will have this information right here. Let's organize this a little, and there we go. Now, you've got to perform the task every day by verifying the ranking position with the tool, then copying and pasting to this spreadsheet, and by the end of the month, you will have a report on how the page has performed for that keyword. As you know, doing this will take up a lot of time and effort for just one keyword. What if you want to track hundreds of keywords that are important to your blog or business? It would take forever, and it is not worth hiring someone to do this. Also, your time could be better spent on creating content. So if you're unaware, you have a powerful tool at your disposal. You've got to use Google Search Console if you rely on Google to drive traffic to your site because it gives you valuable insights to your search performance. But to track your Google rankings, simply go to your Google Search Console, click on the Performance tab. You want to make sure to add the average position data to your performance report so that as you scroll down, you will see the queries your site is ranking for together with their average position. You can go deeper into the page level data by clicking on the Pages tab. Let's say that this is the most important page of your site. You want to know what keywords that page is ranking for, you can click on the page and then expand on the queries. Let's say that you want to track the rankings of this particular keyword because it is super important to your site or business. Click on it and now you will have a graph that will show you the past rankings of the keyword with its relevant data. So Google Search Console provides you with the most accurate data there is about your site, but you still have to navigate through the tool to find those keywords that are most important to your site. Sometimes you will get drowned by the data if you have lots of important keywords to track. So if you have Rank Math Pro, this is going to be an additional bonus for you. Now, if you want a full tutorial on how to fully leverage our analytics module, you can check out this video right here. The link is in the description, but let me walk you through how to track rankings of your most important keywords. The first thing you need to do is to make sure that your site is connected to your Google Search Console. If you haven't done so already, then hover to Rank Math's General Settings and Analytics. Click on this button, follow through the steps, and your site should be connected with your Search Console. Anyway, let's access your analytics module. And you will see a dashboard of how your site is performing. If you want to see an overview of all the keywords your site is ranking for, you can click on the Keywords tab and you will see the total number of keywords ranking in the range of positions, and a graph that helps you understand the past performance of your keywords at a glance. And as you scroll down, you can easily see your site's performance against the Google algorithm updates. This site got hit by the latest update, but it is a site that is not well maintained anyway. If you want to stay on top of the game and not get affected by the updates, I highly recommend that you check out this video because these are the tips for the new era of blogging. Anyway, as you scroll down, you will see all the keywords your site is ranking for, and a simple click on the keyword and you will know which page this ranked keyword belongs to. Now, assuming this keyword is important to my site and business, I can just click this to track the keyword. So if we visit the Rank Tracker tab, that keyword will be added to the Keyword Manager. This Rank Tracker tab is where you can easily monitor and track the performance of your most important keywords. With the Rank Math Pro subscription, you can track up to 500 keywords by default. The business plan allows you to track up to 10,000 keywords and 50,000 for the agency plan. Those numbers will be reflected right at the bottom of the Rank Tracker tab. So from here, we can see that it gives you the average position of the keyword over the period you have selected. And it even provides you with the position history so that you can quickly know if the keyword is performing well as compared to the past performance. You can also add data such as the click-through rates if you want to, so that you know if you should work on improving the meta titles and descriptions and the content to get more clicks. To add a new keyword, if you're not doing so through the Keywords tab, you can click on the Add button and you can type out the keywords here, and every new keyword you wish to add, you can separate them with a comma, like this. And as you click Save, the keywords will be added to the list. You can sort your keywords by clicking on the column header. One more thing, if you want to visualize and analyze the historical performance of your tracked keywords, you can hover to the keyword and click on this data to add or remove it from the graph. By default, if you have a full list of keywords here, Rank Math would choose the 3 best performing keywords for visualization, but you can always change it. The maximum number of keywords you can add to the graph is 6 at a time, so feel free to play around with it. Now, you may have a question, such as the one we have pointed out earlier, which is, does this position consider the Google Reach snippets, such as the featured snippets or the other SERP features, as a position? In other words, are these information accurate? Unlike other rank trackers that usually ignore featured snippets or other special SERP features and they scrape data using third-party APIs, our rank tracking feature is powered by the data from Google, making it the most accurate rank tracker. So if you haven't tried tracking your most important keywords with our rank tracker, I highly recommend that you do so. Now, if you want keywords to be added to the list automatically, you can click on this button, enable this, select a post type. What this does is that as you visit any post and you click on the Rank Math tab, you will see this focus keyword field. The first keyword you add here is the primary keyword, which is usually the keyword you want your article to rank. And the subsequent keywords you add to this field are the secondary keywords. If you have enabled this auto add focus keyword function, the primary keyword of all posts, pages, or whatever you have selected will be added to the list. You can check this to include the secondary keywords. Make sure you save the settings. Anyway, if you wish to delete any keywords from the list, feel free to do so by hovering to the keyword and click on this bin, and the keyword will be removed. And if you want to start a fresh list and delete all keywords from the tracking list, you can click on this button and the keywords will be removed. Take note that all the analytics data of the keywords will remain, just that the list will be emptied out. So you don't have to worry about deleting any keyword from the rank tracker. So what do you think? Which tracking method do you favor? Let us know in the comments. And if you find this video helpful, I hope you can help us out by smashing that thumbs up button. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, we are all about sharing the right SEO and AI knowledge. This is Jack from Rank Math. I'll see you in the next video.